Well, it's that time of the week that we know you've been waiting for. Spencer and Gabe are just two good friends chatting about movie topics galore. We talk and we argue and we giggle and we cry. Tell all your friends and bring them by. So have a listen and grab a quick snack. It's time for you to sit down with the laugh track. Welcome back to the laugh track, everybody.
It's a laugh track.
We just said that. Yeah, so happy holidays. Thanksgiving is 2 days away, and it's kicking off the holiday season. No, wait, if we release this on Sunday, it would be 4 days away. Thanksgiving is 4 days away. Right now, it's like more than a week away.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, 6 days. I don't know.
Happy holidays, anyways.
Math is hard. It's actually, yeah, so happy holidays.
In light of the happy holidays that are coming in, an unforeseen amount of days, we're going to talk about holiday movies.
Yeah, but first we're going to do a little bit of winners and losers.
Okay.
Spencer doesn't know about this.
Nope. No idea.
All right.
Thanks.
Winner or loser? You guys heard this before. We're going to give you a news article, and then going to give you who wins from this news article and who loses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is Dunkirk is actually coming back to theaters for awards season, to get all the hype build up around it again. It's really trying to implant itself or cement itself as, probably the front runner for Best Picture.
Okay.
So it's coming back in theaters for a limited time. IMAX and 70mm from what I read.
Cool.
So who's the winner, who's the loser?
Dude, I don't think that's really going to do much for what they want it to do. I think that's a lose on Dunkirk. It's spending money to go back.
Okay.
I missed it in theaters, and I'm probably going to try and make time to see it now in theaters and spend that extra money, but...
So you're the winner. People who missed it, or people who want to see it again is the winner?
Yeah, the few people that missed it that are willing to see it in theaters that didn't while it was in theaters for the month or whatever that it was.
Ian actually mentioned to me that he missed... he wanted to see it again. He saw it once in theaters, he wanted to see it again. So, he's a winner.
Oh, yeah, you know what? There might be people
who
want to rewatch it.
Like Joey wanted to take his dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's a winner.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So, yeah, the people that missed it get to see it.
You know who the loser is? Me.
Why?
Because I've been waiting to illegally download this movie for so long. And this is just going to delay the process because it means the Blu-ray won't come out anytime soon.
Wow. Okay.
So, I'm the loser in this situation.
Okay.
All right, next. Pixar's Coco becomes Mexico's highest grossing film ever.
Mexico's the winner. Donald Trump is a loser. Wall.
Dang. Immigrants.
Okay, finish.
The winner for this, Mexico and Pixar. Congratulations to Coco. Taking a big risk, I would say, making a non-American movie. Disney did it when they made the African-American Princess. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the best movie. They got a lot of hate for it. So now you have a Mexican setting, Mexican kind of star. So that's kind of it looks like it's gonna pay off.
This movie looks really promising.
The losers, maybe my expectations, because I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed now. I'm hearing this movie's constantly good.
Yeah.
Constantly getting up.
Now you're gonna go in,
and I'm gonna go in wow, this is the highest grossing movie in Mexico. And then I'm probably, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I was not one of those ones who really liked Inside Out.
Yeah.
That got a lot of praise. I liked it the first time around, but then on repeated watchings, I was like, eh.
Which goes with almost all movies anyways.
So, yeah, that brings up a question for another day. Are good movies, does it have to be rewatchable to be a good movie?
Are good movies good? Find out at the laugh track. All right.
Yeah. Next, another movie coming back to theaters, The Titanic. Who's the winner? Who's the loser? Are you at a loss for words?
Yeah, I am. I don't think it's got that big of a following where people are going to go out of their way to see The Titanic. Everybody owns it.
I mean, yeah, I own it.
I own it.
I love that movie. Super good.
You've never seen it. I literally bought it for the kid, and he hasn't watched it. Oh, just on a Blu-ray.
So the winner, nobody. The loser, still me, because I'm not going to go to theaters and see it.
There's maybe going to be the few people that are older that are going to see it. Oh, I remember
back in my
Titanic.
Wait, if you're still alive and you remember, when did the Titanic sink?
Titanic the 20s
sink. Was it the 20s? 28. Final answer.
21.
1912. I don't know. 1912. We're going with.
Yeah, 1912.
Dang, we were both wrong.
Yeah, sucks.
Here's the history track. All right. So today is gonna be a little personal day. It's just us, stuck with us.
Yep.
We're gonna talk to you guys about like our family movie traditions around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thanksgiving just happens to be both of our favorite holidays. So
Tell them, why is it your favorite holiday? I'm sure it's the same reason as mine.
Because I like the element of getting the family together without the requirement to exchange presents. And I feel like around Christmas time, a lot of people forget that the whole reason is kind of like getting family together.
Jesus.
That too. For like a dinner and stuff like that, because they're too focused on not getting what they wanted, not getting the newest Barbie doll,
or hoping that like
when I didn't get my Barbie dolls, I was super disappointed. Santa.
Okay, first of all, they weren't dolls.
Santa kind
it was a blow up doll. Second of all,
and so Thanksgiving kind of just brings around the whole family element.
Yeah.
Plus, football. Thanksgiving football is so much better than Christmas basketball.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Because the Lions are on and
100%.
the Pistons are never on. So
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the one day a year where like your whole extended family, if you're white, because white people typically don't do this, but like the whole family gets around and aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas get together and eat dinner. That's what it is.
Yep.
You know, like nowadays, at least with my generation, like we don't even celebrate the whole like coming over and killing Indians thing. We just have dinner, and, like like that. Seriously, like everybody's like Thanksgiving is so offensive. I'm like, I'm just trying to eat dinner with my family. Like we don't even celebrate.
And even now, it's being overrun by Black Friday and all that. Like doorbuster sale, Black Friday.
And we're half the
6
problem.
6 p.m. on Thursday.
We're half the problem though. We leave dinner on Thanksgiving and we go out and camp out for Black Friday.
Yeah, but that's for good reason. Like the last two years, we didn't do it unless but it's like our parents or grandma.
Yeah, we haven't even done the last 2 years for ourselves.
1 year I did get a TV. Like I did set out. I got a
TV,
PS4 and a
PS4
TV.
games. Yeah,
But like the last couple of years, I'm just like I don't
it's
even
like,
want to
hey,
go out. But hey, can you
grandsons.
guys go out for me? It's like yeah whatever. Sure.
Yeah, we're the gruntmen of
All right. So around the holidays, I usually host, like my family.
Oh, what do you mean usually? Every single year it's at Gabe's house.
Okay, yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, that's okay.
Every
I
year.
host it. Thanksgiving, we watch the football games.
Yep.
Lions are on 12:30. Then the Cowboys are on 4 p.m.
And
like
I don't know. I really like it when it's like when it's your house. You know, you guys go over to your aunt's uncle's house so you have people over, but like your fire is always lit.
We have like a real fireplace.
Yeah, a real fireplace that smells good. You know, the game is on in the background. Snacks and food all over the table to eat and snack on leading up to dinner. It's a good time.
Right. So after everything's done and whatever, like especially when we were little, not so much when we started going out for Black Friday, we always used to throw like a movie on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Spencer's gonna take it away with that.
Yeah, you guys have heard us talk like in the past with that wrestling movie, Ready to Rumble. You know, we'd put that on.
Karate Kid with Will Smith, Jaden Smith.
Like just those kinds of movies where like you aren't really sitting down and watching them 100%, but they're on, and you know you might be watching them, but
might be playing a board game in the background. It's like more background.
Oh, that's another thing that I love is like board games. Like he's got a whole like shelf over there of those games that we actually play. It's not like the waste shelf where like your family has it and they sit there forever. Like, we actively play those games with the family, and it gets it gets intense. But yeah, so you have movies on in the background, you know, and we just kind of want to talk about like how if we think like other people have the same kind of movies, or I mean,
I've always wondered how other people do certain holidays. Like we always like for Christmas we sit around. Dad plays the guitar. We sing like 4 or 5 Christmas songs, and then we open presents.
Yep.
I know for a fact nobody else does that. Like maybe you do.
Yeah, maybe, but
like it's very rare. I would say. I think people like just kind of dive right into the whole thing. Like
and we have like
maybe you have one kid who plays Santa, passes everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you guys. We used to do Secret Santa between the cousins, stuff like that. I don't know. I just think it's interesting that you grow up doing these things your whole life
every single year,
and that's
routine.
all you know.
Yeah,
and then like you date a girl or you talk to your friends, and find out that their family does it like 100% the opposite.
Yeah, and you're like, what do you guys do? You guys are doing Christmas wrong.
We usually eat before we open presents. Mm-hmm. People probably come, 11 a.m. and they open presents and then eat.
We don't even open presents till late. It's like you come over and you're forced to have family time. Like you're forced to accept your family for a little bit.
It's bad to say it that way, but yeah. But I like that because like it kind of cemented now. Like
yeah, it's expected that you're gonna come and hang out with your family and get to know them, and it's like. And it's not even the usual, like, well, how's school talk? Or, like, how is this talk? It's, like, actually family time. It's not, like...
And in Michigan, too, it usually doesn't start getting super cold and snowy until February, January. So sometimes we'll even play football or basketball outside.
Yeah, I mean, it's cold,
at night,
but
my dad will bring out the huge lights
mm-hmm.
and light the driveway at night, and we'll play basketball.
Times to be had. If any of you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving...
The address is none of your business.
Boy. Unless you're bringing food, in which case it's in the description.
Yeah, Chips Ahoy.
Huh? What?
I want some Chips Ahoy.
All right, so, like, what kind of movies, I'm just going to kind of jump into this, circulate around your holiday season?
Are you waiting for the audience to answer back?
No, no, you.
Yeah. You're asking me?
Yeah.
I probably should have prepared for this podcast, huh?
Oh, before I have a list here. He's like, oh, I thought about it. I'm prepared.
We watch a lot of cartoons in my house, especially with Daniel.
Go on.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We watch cartoons. Yeah, that's what they are.
We literally do. Okay. There's it's not really Christmas themed, I guess, but we always watch the Three Caballeros, the Disney one, the old one. That was like when we go, not on your side of the family, on my dad's side of the family. When my cousins were littler.
More little.
Yeah. They really liked that one. Madagascar was big around the holidays, the first one. Mm-hmm. And then Despicable Me because of the Minions, so stuff like that. But then in terms of like your Christmas movies, we always watch like Home Alone.
Yep.
Home Alone 2.
Yep.
Elf. That's about it.
Okay.
Probably.
And like my domestic family, like does that make household family? Like growing up, we'd always watch the 1988 Scrooged.
This guy's throwing out years. Okay, the 2003 Elf.
Just like, like I don't know. I always felt Scrooge was like a really weird movie to consistently watch every year for Christmas.
But I watch it consistently for Groundhog's Day.
It's like
Groundhog's Day for Groundhog's Day.
What? Do you really?
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
But it would be kind of cool because it's like the concept of Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
If you watch it every Groundhog's Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, starting from now on, when I turn 24, I'll be 23. Still.
It's like Happy Death Day, but it's Happy Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, but it's not as good because Happy Death Day is the greatest movie that came out this year. So what if I every day started a tradition now, where every Groundhog's Day my day was the same?
Dude.
Yeah.
And record it every year for 10 years.
And that'd be the only video I post on YouTube every year. Just for shits and giggles. Now he's going to steal my idea. You heard it here first. 13 minutes, 5 seconds in.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, thanks for staying this long just to hear us talk about family movies.
Yeah, we got off to a rocky start.
Yeah, seriously. So if you're still watching, listening, good on you. But one of the movies that I would fall asleep listening and watching to during the holiday seasons was the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, which was the 1999 cartoon.
So it wasn't good?
No, I loved it.
You fell asleep every time you watched it?
Yeah, because I was tired. But it was so good that I played it.
Have you ever seen it the whole way through?
Oh, yeah. Dozens of times.
You remember when you were obsessed with Christmas with the Cranks? And you're like, oh, I really want to watch this movie. And then we got it. And you're like, oh, I actually don't like Tim Allen anymore.
God, wait, yes. Disgrace.
A low-key good Christmas movie is, what's it called? Deck the Halls. I think
with
Matthew Broderick and DeVito.
Yeah.
And they try to decorate
each other's houses.
Yeah.
And then you can see them from space.
Yeah.
Eventually. Dude.
They go crazy with the lights. That's not a good movie by any means, but it's definitely one of those family movies. I'm going to be wasted off eggnog watching this and having a good time.
Do you like eggnog?
I've never had eggnog. It just sounds disgusting to me.
How do you never have eggnog?
I mean, it's not that hard. I literally don't drink. Anyways.
Have you seen the not seen. Did you ever like the Jingle All the Way with Arnold?
I've never seen that one. I know about it.
It's a good one.
What about the Santa Claus series?
I love the Santa Claus series. Like,
I've only seen 1, 2, and 3, which is all of them.
Thanks, Gabe.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you so much. No, I love the Santa Claus movies. Like, they're not A1 100% movies, but Christmas movies are a different kind of... It's almost its own little box of, like, cinema. That, like, you watch them during the holiday season. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad. You're not watching them for the quality. You're watching them for the nostalgia of growing up on them.
Right.
And every single year, you're always happy watching them during Christmas. That's what Christmas movies are all about.
Right.
And it's about, like, you're not going to sit around with your family and watch Killing of a Sacred Deer, which some people hated. But, like, you're not going to sit around with your family and watch, like, a festival movie or, like, a movie that's supposed to be really renowned. You're going to sit around and watch a happy...
I think I'm more forgiving with Christmas movies. Like, I know that... I don't put my gay blocker critic hat on when I watch them. I'm kind of like, all right, I'm going to eat some Chex Mix. I'm going to drink some whiskey by the fire with, you know, everybody around me, and I'm going to enjoy this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I want to get something real quick, and I'm going to show you the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Do you remember this one? A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Dude.
I saw this around when it came out, like around Christmas time that year, in 3D. And let me tell you, greatest thing ever.
Dude, I completely forgot about, like, the Harold and Kumar series, but when did that come out?
2000 and something or another. 11.
2011, so that was 6 years ago.
So I was in 11th grade, and I saw this in theaters, and I thought it was the funniest thing.
And so I was, what, in 9th?
Sure.
Yeah, I was a freshman in high school, so it was the funniest movie ever.
Yeah.
Basically is what we're getting at.
No, but speaking of, like, bad movies that are good movies, Bad Santa. You ever seen that one with...
yes. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that movie's so funny.
I almost added it to my list, but I was like, nah.
I watched it for the first time last year as a grown man, and I thought it was the funniest.
They're funny. I mean...
I haven't seen the new one, though.
It's weird how, like, there's like 3 kinds of Christmas movies. There's, like, the classic, like, White Christmas.
Yeah, the old
like
ones.
The old, like...
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And then there's, like, the contemporary, like, Santa Claus, Elf...
We'll put Christmas Story in the older movies. That's, like, 1970s, where the BB gun... Yeah, that's another classic one.
And then there's, like the contemporary, is what I'll call them, like, Christmas movies, like Elf. I'll put Home Alone in there. The Santa Claus movies. And then there's, like, the Harold and Kumar movie. There's the
Seth Rogen, or is it Seth Rogen? A Night Before, where they, like, lose their drugs the night before Christmas or something like that. I don't know if it's Seth Rogen. I feel like it is. Let's see. Yeah, it is Seth Rogen.
Dude, yeah. Wait, did we saw this?
No, I never saw this in theaters. I watched it at work one day.
I think we wanted to watch it in theaters.
Yeah, we did. They lose, like, their weed or whatever.
Yeah. So you saw it? Was it good?
Yeah, it was sucky.
Was it funny, though?
It was Seth Rogen.
But, like, there's those kinds of movies, you know? And it's weird how there's, like, such a wide spectrum for, like...
Where do you put Die Hard? Because Die Hard, for those who don't know, is a Christmas movie. Okay. And fight me if you disagree.
I mean, it is, but it's definitely...
No, it definitely is.
In the past few days, Twitter has been furiously debating whether Die Hard, the Christmas Eve set thriller starring Bruce Willis, can legitimately be considered a Christmas film, but there's still a good deal of resistance out there. Not least because Die Hard was originally released in July.
Okay, but it was set in Christmas time.
Okay. Let me pull up this news article on what are the parameters for a Christmas movie. Okay, Die Hard. Let me just read some tweets here. Okay, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. People that argue it isn't are liars and bad people. Dude, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Santa Claus bursting in like the Kool-Aid Man. Yippee-ki-yay. That tweet doesn't even make sense.
Have you seen the movie Die Hard? Why are you retweeting it if it doesn't make sense?
Because it doesn't.
Okay. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Just like Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, so you agree?
Yeah.
That Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
No.
Well, you just said yeah.
Yeah.
I tricked you.
Yeah.
By adding another movie that I knew you'd agree to.
Yeah, about the Christmas movie.
Oh, that tweet's from Dane Cook. It says Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie. This just in, Die Hard is not,
not
a Christmas movie.
Suck it, Dane Cook.
Dane Cook is wrong. So yeah, Thanksgiving movies, you throw them in like the same boat as Christmas movies though.
Okay, here's what happened.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is like the big one that comes to mind for me.
Like, I Googled Christmas movies because I was at work and I was trying to prep for the podcast. I'm like, what kind of Thanksgiving movies do we watch come around Thanksgiving? And around Thanksgiving, we just watch Christmas movies.
I don't think so though. I think we just watch regular movies.
Well, like,
we just associate them now with Christmas. Like Ready to Rumble has nothing to do with that, but we watch it every year.
Oh, you know what else we watch all the time around the holiday season? Dodgeball. We watched that
basically
for
those
years.
Like mid 2000 PG-13 movies because like we were older and your brother I think at the time was the youngest.
Yeah.
And so it was those PG-13 movies are the good middle ground between
prime time
keeping us entertained
versus
keeping the kids able to watch it because like most of the jokes go over their head.
Yeah.
Well, we get it. And
dude, do you remember Balls of Fury?
Balls of Fury, that's a New Year's Eve movie for me though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Like I Googled Google Thanksgiving movies, and I kid you not,
a Charlie Brown Christmas and a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Jigsaw came up.
Right? I don't like Charlie Brown. I think his head is too round.
I just don't like the style of Charlie Brown.
Yeah, the animation bothers me, and I just don't think it's funny.
Which is just but that's not for our generation. Charlie Brown is
older.
Yeah,
it's for those Gen Yers, Gen Xers.
Old people is what they're called.
Yeah, old farts.
And if you're old and you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please don't subscribe.
Or do. What's your favorite Santa Claus movie? One was...
I think 2.
2's the one with the, if I remember correctly, like the Nutcracker guy. He was the...
Oh, yeah.
And 3 was the Frost.
3 was my least favorite. You know what? Number 1 is my favorite.
I think I'm going to go with 2.
Number 1 would be my favorite. Okay. Just because, like... I don't know. It's like it's more of like a coming of age story for Tim Allen,
What?
Like
how?
Like he's like a middle-aged man, his life is like all right, and then it starts falling apart, and then he really grows into like loving people and becoming Santa Claus.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Home Alone movie. 1 was at his house, 2 was in New York, 3 was with that other kid, but Scarlett Johansson was in it.
1.
I think so too. Maybe 2 because my president was in it. Donald J. Trump.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
He is. Why are you looking at me like you don't know who the president is?
Because I was like, wait, Obama wasn't in that movie.
Well, let's look at this list real quick.
Okay.
Christmas movie posters with white heterosexual couples wearing red and green. There are 64 movies in this list.
I've never seen any of these.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them either. Let's see. Angel of Christmas, Once Upon a Holiday.
Oh, what was... Did you ever see the Casper movies? The Casper Christmas movies?
No.
Huh.
Big If True.
Big If True.
All right, how about The Grinch?
Oh, yeah. Christmas movie.
Which one, though?
First one.
How about both of them?
They're
the same story.
The Grinch That Stole Christmas, whichever one I have listed here.
The animation one or the Jim Carrey one?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh, good question.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Big If True.
Jesus. I definitely like the... I'm going to go out on a limb and say I like the Jim Carrey one.
Really?
I like Jim Carrey. I think the man can do no wrong except for a couple movies. And Grinch is not one of them.
If True.
There's that Rudolph one, the Snowman one. There's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, I think.
Oh, something else I want to talk about.
I just got done saying I'm a Jim Carrey fan. I don't even know if he's in that one.
The Murder on the Polar Express.
That's not a real thing.
No, but the Polar Express, when that movie came out, the animation was incredible, and to this day it holds up.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And it came out 2004?
It is Jim Carrey. Thank God I don't look stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When did the Polar Express come out? Was it 2004?
Yeah.
Boy!
Yeah, boy!
So, what? 14 years later, the animation holds up? Like, that's very rare. But it's a beautiful movie.
I mean, the animation for Toy Story and Shrek still look good, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
How about... Have you ever seen the second Beauty and the Beast?
No.
Dude, that movie freaked me out. The villain in that one is literally a giant piano. Like a giant organ.
Is Edward Scissorhands a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Like it is, right?
I mean, it's a...
Like if... By the logic of Die Hard...
No, that's not true. I mean, maybe it is true.
It's like I'm wearing a black sweater, so like the camera keeps focusing super bright if I move.
That's fine. Just
right.
Batman Returns not a super? Is it a superhero movie? Is it a Thanksgiving movie or Christmas movie?
Batman's not even a superhero.
That's okay. That's a debate for another day. Do you remember this movie? Let's talk about our experience seeing this one, Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, dude,
do you remember about this?
Yeah, I do.
Here's what it is. 2012. I was in 12th grade. I got a car. It was Spencer's birthday.
Big.
I was like, yo, let's go see a movie we both know nothing about.
If true.
We saw it at like 9 p.m. I don't know if we were like high off life, but we thought it was the funniest movie. Like, we really, really enjoyed it. Rise of the Guardians.
It's generally rated solid.
Yeah, I would say it's like a 3.4 out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5 on Letterboxd
with a lot of ratings.
Reviews. Yeah,
let's see. It doesn't show. That was a good one though.
I don't know.
Like, I bought that one on Blu-ray after we got done seeing it, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, no, completely forgot about it.
But that was a good one when we first saw it. We really liked it.
I don't know. What I'm curious is, like, we should have said it earlier in the episode, but
Fred Claus.
Who was in that one?
Vince Vaughn.
My God. Like, if you're watching this and, you know, like, your family has a tradition of Christmas movies that you guys watch, like, I'm really curious to see, just like Gabe said earlier, what other families kind of watch and do. Like, what's your family tradition movie, you know? Like, what do you guys watch?
Hills Have Eyes. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude, the Pink Panther one.
I haven't seen that one.
Dude, I like that one, too.
We're just going down a list of Christmas movies right now.
Yeah, never-ending Christmas movie list. How many movies are in this list?
What about the 8 Days of Chanukah or whatever that Adam Sandler movie is? Is that what it's called?
Dude, while my mind is on it, Nathan showed me. Nathan is my brother, the second oldest under me.
8 Crazy Nights.
Also his cousin. You know Lil Dicky? He has a music video where he's in the hood and he's like letting people taste test Jewish bread. Right? And they're like, "Oh man, I'm kind of digging this. You know, I fuck with his bread or whatever." And he's giving like all these people. He's like, "Yeah, taste this Jewish bread." And then he asks like people in the hood, "Hey, you ever been to the synagogue?" I just thought it was like the funniest. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was
How is that relevant? Okay.
It's not.
You ever seen Fred Claus though? That movie is complete AIDS.
What else is Vince Vaughn is in another Christmas movie, isn't he?
Are Harry Potter movies
no
Christmas movies?
No.
Because they do have Christmas scenes in each one of them.
Nope.
And if Die Hard is a Christmas movie for this...
Die Hard's not a Christmas...
No, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. La La Land, is that a Christmas movie?
No.
But they go through the winter stage.
Is The Last of Us a Christmas game?
I haven't finished it. I'm still in fall.
Oh, wait till you get to winter.
I'm not going to.
And celebrate Christmas.
I kept dying, and it kept being fall. So, I kind of gave up on it.
I beat that game on the hardest difficulty. I beat that game on the difficulty that was so hard you had to download the difficulty as a DLC to play it.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. They were literally like, this is really hard, so we'll only make you like play it if you want to download it as a DLC. And I did, and I beat it.
You know what Christmas movie I haven't seen that I really wanted to when it came out was Krampus? That horror Christmas movie?
The horror one? So let's make a list of Christmas movies that we haven't seen that we want to see and try and watch them.
I mean, we can try, but every time this happens.
Well, let's choose like 4. Like, all right, we'll do 2 each.
Krampus.
Okay.
Krampus. All right, what's yours?
I don't know. I didn't think we'd do it on the spot while we were recording the freaking podcast. Great question, Gabe. You know, I'm just so excited to give you this list right now. Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, I've never seen Scrooge.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Jingle. Yeah. I've never seen Jingle All the Way.
We have to watch Scrooge for sure. Batman Returns.
That's not
1992.
Is that a superhero movie?
Is it a Christmas movie?
Because Catwoman's not a superhero either.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it takes place during the time. And there's snow everywhere.
Can we watch a Very Murray Christmas?
Oh, no, it's terrible, dude.
Is it really?
It's so bad. It's one of those movies where it has, like, cameos from everybody. Because Bill Murray's afraid, like, his show... It's, like, really self-aware. It sucks.
What, like, I'm looking at all these movies.
Have you seen Eyes Wide Shut? This is on the list, so we're gonna rewatch. I'm gonna rewatch it with you if you haven't.
Is it a Christmas movie?
No, it's a 4-hour Stanley Kubrick movie.
No,
3-hour Stanley Kubrick.
I haven't
movie.
seen it. You want to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll add that to
I
my
thought it
list.
was amazing when I first saw it.
So we'll add that to our Christmas list.
Okay.
And then,
I need to see Bad Santa 2 still. Haven't seen that one.
okay, so let's add that to the list. And there, we have all 4 movies.
Hello?
We have guests. The other cousins. What are you guys' favorite Christmas movies that we watch around the holiday season? Sick. Oh man.
Ghostbusters 2. Does that count?
No.
How does that not count?
Okay, sure.
Oliver Twist. Does that count?
No.
Why does that not count? Oh, I've seen this one. Deck the Halls.
So either you're lying
No, I've seen it, dude. Multiple times.
multiple times.
Oh, look. Die Hard 2's on the list. That must be a Christmas movie, too.
Probably. That's just somebody memeing.
I've never seen Home Alone 4. I've never seen Matilda.
That's Home Alone 4. Who's even in that one? That's not even like an original cast.
The third one wasn't either.
That looks terrible.
French Stewart. Oh, it has a 1.3 out of 5.
We have to watch it. So add that to the list.
Home Alone.
So the 4 movies we'll watch this year that we haven't seen are Krampus, Bad Santa 2, Eyes Wide Shut, and Home Alone 4. Those are the 4 Christmas movies we'll watch.
We're going to get back to you in December and have only watched one, if any.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
This is my favorite movie.
Harold and Kumar Christmas?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it'd be Cheech and Chong's Christmas holiday special.
You know, it was surprisingly I haven't seen it.
Right? I don't think it exists.
Oh, it exists. Some Cheech and Chong Christmas movie exists, I'm sure.
Oh, dude. Cheech and Chong's goes way back. Is Cheech and Chong your favorite movie?
Yeah, my favorite actors.
Really?
All right.
Just like Snoop Dogg, he's my favorite rapper.
Great.
Jesus.
Just got involved at one key.
Element,
Yep.
which is talent.
Not Snuggies.
Great.
Thank you. All right. Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done. That's all we got. You know, thanks for watching, everybody. You know, we'll put their YouTube channels down in the description below.
Wait, you guys do YouTube videos?
Nope.
Catch you guys next week.
Peace.